Hi, I'm Linda from paperboutiquewithlinda.com, and today we're going to be making stencils for mixed media or stamping or painting projects using our Silhouette Cameo. Aren't these amazing? Look how delicate. But before we get started, I want to thank my good friend Donna Cloud for showing me this technique and for loaning me these amazing stencils that she cut using her Cameo. Aren't they? They're just amazing. Let me bring in a couple more and then I'll talk a little bit about the materials. Look at how delicate they are. They're all from the Silhouette online store, and you're probably going to recognize some of the cuts. Donna used Graphics, G-R-A-F-I-X, clear craft plastic sheets at 0.007 thickness. This plastic comes in an 8 by 5 inch pad of 25 sheets. I found that Joann's online has some Graphics 12 by 12 0.007 plastic sheets. They come 25 to a package and they're clear, obviously, for $14.99. You can also find some at Amazon.com. Let me show you another idea that Donna had that I think is just a great idea. Donna also had, and let me show you how thick this is, she had some leftover transparencies or overlays, and she just went ahead and used those. So you can experiment with different types of material. These are kind of slippery, so let me move these to show you. Look at how beautiful these are for stencils. Like I said, mixed media projects. They'd be great backgrounds for cards. They'd be wonderful backgrounds for scrapbook pages. Well, when I was researching this post, I read that you could also use Duralar, drafting film, or stencil blanks to make stencils. But the only material that I've actually tried is the Graphics 0.007 craft plastic. And you can just go ahead and experiment. Let me show you a couple of my favorites from Donna. Look at this. This circle, wouldn't that be great? You could use acrylic paints and pounce, and stamp through this with inks, all sorts of things. And I love this look. Isn't that great? And look at this, little raindrops. I mean, you can just use these for tons of different things. I want to show you a couple that I did, and then we'll talk about the settings to use on your Silhouette Cameo. I did something a little bit different. Let me just kind of pick all of these up. This is the material, and Donna gave me a sheet. And you can see, or at least hear, that it's not very thick. So she gave me a sheet, and I did some practice cuts. And I love this cut, and that's just super easy, and it's using a stencil, or just using the 0.007 material. I used, and so did Donna, a blade of 3. Speed, I think Donna used a 2 mostly. I used a 1. Donna used a thickness of 24, but my machine seemed to cut a little bit better with a thickness set at 25 to 27. Be sure you do a double cut and use your mat. Once again, a blade of 3, of speed 2 or 1, thickness 24. My machine did 25 to 27. Double cut and just lay it on your mat. One word of caution is it may dull your blade, so what I'm going to do is keep a separate blade just for cutting stencils. Now, the fun thing about cutting stencils is that you can also use them for design elements, and this is just the inside of the stencil. And let me just put this under another sheet here. And you can go ahead and color them using, and I'm just using a Sharpie, and it blends beautifully. You can use a Sharpie to color them for design elements. You could use your Copic markers. And also what I'm going to do is I cut this from, I have this cut, or this image in my Silhouette library. Let me turn this over. And I'm going to use this as a design element. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to use it on a scrapbook page. I'm actually going to use alcohol ink and a sponge and make this blues and greens. And isn't that a pretty, I'm going to pick that up though, so to make sure that you can see it. It's very fragile. and I'm going to use that as a design element. The fun thing is, and I experimented a little bit, I didn't get a finished product done in time to share with you, and the alcohol inks stick beautifully using a sponge. Well, I would like to thank Donna for sharing her technique, and oh my goodness, I'm going to bring in some of her stencils. Look at how delicate. That's the Silhouette machine cut. These are just gorgeous and would make great backgrounds. And thanks again, Donna. And for more projects and ideas, please visit my blog at www.paperboutiquewithlinda.com. Bye-bye.